Well, guys, the left is losing their mind over President Trump telling pregnant women to not use Tylenol. They want you to think that he just made all this up. They really do. I mean, Trump could actually cure cancer and they'll say, oh, no, you shouldn't listen to him on that. I mean, this is how crazy they are. Even the mainstream media, folks. I mean, they're in full-blown panic over President Trump making that announcement the other day. However, it completely backfired on them because Tylenol themselves made a post back in 2017 about this very issue. And we'll get to that, man, because how in the world are they actually going to be able to explain this? Very, very curious about that, folks. But this is what Trump derangement actually does, folks. And then you start seeing these videos, these TikToks of pregnant women actually guzzling down Tylenols, folks, like it's candy. That is complete insanity, folks. It's insane. Now, me, myself, man, when it comes to these over-the-counter medications, I really don't use them. I mean, I would really, really, really have to be sick, guys. I mean, really sick. I don't believe in actually using these products. I don't. I believe in taking care of your health, upping your immune system naturally. That's what I believe in. But hey, you do you. But folks, I think it was pretty crazy that these pregnant women were actually out there taking all these Tylenols, folks, because their Trump derangement was that bad. I mean, think of this, guys. A lot of people love meat, ground beef. If President Trump said, eat more ground beef, guess what? These people are so crazy, they would turn into vegans overnight. They would abandon meat just because President Trump said ground beef is good. I mean, these people, man, have issues. They have issues. But guess what, guys? It seems like we actually have a woman now that is found out. She was pregnant and she took these Tylenols. Doesn't look like she's going to make it, or she's already dead. This is bad, man. This is bad. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. So right over here on X, man, I saw other people talking about this too. You guys see this post right here. It was a matter of time. Mom ODs on Tylenol trying to prove a point. Breaking news incoming. First mom to accidentally unalive herself from Tylenol from trying to prove a point. Wow. Wow, guys. I mean, let's go ahead and play this clip, guys. Here we go.
I got a call, a very frantic call at 4 o'clock in the morning from a husband whose wife is now dying of liver failure on a ventilator in an ICU because she was trying to prove that Tylenol doesn't cause autism. Because
I saw this coming. I think we all saw this coming. I cannot wrap my head around why these people think it's a good idea to start chugging this stuff to prove a freaking point.
She's somewhere between 23 to 25 weeks and she's on Tylenol and she's going to die. She's not going to come off that ventilator.
Wow.
His mother and her unborn child are now not going to make it because of Tylenol, because of trying to prove a point, because of jumping on a trend, to be real here, for fucking likes and views. Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I'm speechless. The fact that pregnant women are taking a bunch of Tylenol to prove a fucking point. Like, I don't get it. Is this going to wake any of you guys up? Are you guys going to see this and stop doing it? Or are you going to keep doing it? Are you going to risk your life and your baby's life too? Because of Tylenol?
Yeah, this is crazy. Not only would you actually be jeopardizing your life, but also the life of your unborn baby. You're going to do that all because you're a Trump derangement? Really? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And by the way, look at what Tylenol posted on March 7th, 2017. They said, we actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concerns today. Folks, what does the left actually have to say about this? Tylenol themselves said this. But you got mainstream media outlets, man, trying to run cover now, saying, oh, no, it's perfectly okay. I truly believe, man, that the media doesn't care about you. They're just anti-Trump, man. If you get sick, they don't care. Look at this over here, man. CBS News. Doctors still recommend Tylenol for fevers or pain in pregnancy, says Trump's tough it out comment could be harmful. Let's watch this clip, guys. Here we go.
Many pregnant women and their doctors still do not understand why the president told them not to take acetaminophen. He claims the active ingredient in Tylenol is connected to rising rates of autism. Our national correspondent, that's Jerika Duncan, spoke with a researcher involved in the largest study that's ever been done on this issue.
If you're pregnant, don't take Tylenol.
Without presenting new evidence, President Trump reversed decades of medical guidance and claimed drugs containing acetaminophen can be associated with an increased risk of autism. Critics, including the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, said the announcement, quote, affects the health and well-being of millions of people without the backing of reliable data.
The messaging of tough it out is something that, unfortunately, we have said to women in healthcare in this country for far too long.
Dr. Lucky Seacon is an OBGYN and fertility doctor in New York City and a mother of two.
Should the American people be listening to their medical doctors, or should they be listening to the President of the United States?
I feel surprised that we're at a place right now in the timeline where we are even confronted with that type of a decision.
If left untreated, doctors say high fever or severe pain can cause more harm to the mother or fetus than the drug itself. Mandy Mamana is 7 months pregnant and says she'll consult with her doctor.
I have used Tylenol in my pregnancy already when I've needed it.
The largest study of its kind, released last year involving 2.5 million children in Sweden, found no causal connection between autism and acetaminophen use and pregnancy.
We're once again putting the blame on mothers for no apparent reason and with no evidence to back that up.
Victor Alkvist is the co-author of the study.
The alternatives to acetaminophen in the US might be other medications with less safe profiles. We do know that these have serious consequences when used in pregnancy, both for the mom and for the baby.
The Food and Drug Administration says it will now put a new warning label on the drug. Now, Kenvue, the company that makes and markets Tylenol, says, quote, we believe independent sound science clearly shows that taking acetaminophen does not cause autism. And Gail, a lot of doctors we spoke to talking about wanting more information so they can interpret that medical literature.
So you guys saw that right there. Even though Tylenol right here says they don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Yeah. And this woman, man, apparently she has passed away. Yeah. This is not good, man. This is not good. Don't let your Trump derangement endanger your life and your baby's life. Don't do it. Now, in this case, man, these women, man, they were guzzling down a lot. It wasn't like, on the instructions it says take 2. I mean, they were popping this like it was candy. Completely crazy, man. Completely reckless and irresponsible because their Trump derangement got the better of them. Insane, man. Absolutely insane. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.